My name is Social Stockton. I am 38 years old. I knew that there were bad things in the world because some of those things had happened to me too, but that day I found out how ugly the world could be.
My mom had a little restaurant by the beach, and she would sell seafood and beer and soda.
The restaurant was called Playa Sola.
Like Lonely Beach, because it was in a spot where people didn't go very much. This guy used to come to the restaurant. We knew him because he was a lawyer. It was in the middle of the afternoon. It was a weekday, which was unusual because he always came on the weekends with his family. And this time around, he had another guy with him. This lawyer must have been like in his 40s, and the other guy probably looked like he was in his 50s. And there was this girl that was with them, and she had to be my age or younger. She looked younger than me. She had curly hair, and she was wearing shorts. She was not thin but not chubby either, kind of stocky. My mom was serving them food and beer, and they were talking. She was just on a chair quietly while these guys were like having a good time. The bathrooms were far away from the restaurant, and she said she wanted to go to the bathroom, and my mom said, why don't you go show her where the bathrooms are? So I walked her to the bathrooms, and she started crying, and she said, please help me. Please help me. I don't want to go with those guys. My aunt took me to work to this place, and these guys came, and she told me to go with them, and I don't want to go with them. I looked at her, and I looked at the restaurant. I saw my mom, and I saw the guys that were having such a good time, and here's this girl crying, and I was just, I couldn't say anything. I didn't know what to ask her. She just kept saying, please help me. And I said, I don't know how to help you. I felt so bad for her. I felt so sad and so powerless. I didn't really grasp what she meant when she going with these guys. I was 13 myself. Immediately after she went back, they got back in the car and they left. She was sitting in the back, and she just kept looking out the window. And where we lived, it's a bay, and you could see all along the bay for miles, and I could see the car going. And I always remember the way it's impacted me. For one thing, it showed me how ugly the world can be and how helpless some people are.